And a good Thursday to you. Tell me if you've heard this one before. The Kraken got off to a slow start, fell behind, battled back, earned a point, but lost in overtime. Yeah, such was the case for Seattle in New Jersey last night as the Devils got out to a quick 1-0 lead. Kraken battled back. It was 1-1, then 2-2, headed into overtime before the Devils came away with a 3-2 win.
Seems right now both teams are just feeling each other out.
See your starting lines on the screen there is off the face-off. A Hamilton shot redirected in, and they score. It'll be watched here by Andre Palat. Seattle backs it up toward the line. Siegenthaler reached for it. Catton couldn't get it. Now Dunn swings it out to center. Here come the Kraken back in. Here's McCann to Larson. Walks to the slot. Scores! Adam Larson on the prowl, and the Seattle Kraken tie the game at a goal apiece. 11:05 left in this first. Kraken were trapped offside, so New Jersey will play it from their own zone. Luke Hughes up to Brett. He'll touch to Jack Hughes. Back to Brett to the high slot. Jack Hughes slides it on goal. Grubauer makes the save, puts it back toward the front. Devils 0 for their only one on the power play tonight. Only one shot to show for it. Seattle clears it out. Heischer takes a tumble. Tolvanen falls over top of it. Now Luke Hughes denied the zone entry. Gives it up to Jack Hughes. Sweeps it across. Heischer shoots. Heischer scores. Nico Heischer. They'll win the faceoff. Dunn winds, fires, turned aside, the rebound, scores! Jared McCann follows up the play, and the Seattle Kraken 5 seconds into their power play, tie the game back up at 2. Kraken keep that out. Now Ryan Winterton slides it into the corner. Shimon Nemec played it off the boards. Freddie Gaudreau, a shot toward the cage, going below the goal line. 20 left in this second period. Devils win the face-off. Here's Luke Hughes. Left circle shot. Grubauer turns it aside. Dawson Mercer off the boards. Fanned on the shot. Devils back to the line. Here's Hughes. Walks in on the backhand. Puck slipped through. Grubauer fell down. And the Kraken able to take it away. Kako, he's got some speed. He'll walk in and fire off the shoulder of Markstrom. Stevenson off for Eberle. Eberle has it. Now for Dunn. Left side. His shot knocked down by Markstrom. Seattle couldn't find the rebound. The Devils take it away as Jack Hughes skates it out. Nico Heischer into the offensive zone. Heischer cuts in front. A backhand. And he scores. Nico Heischer. His second goal of the night.
Coach Lane Lambert, Vince Dunn, and Jared McCann admitted that, the effort wasn't good enough.
Not enough. I thought we played slow hockey tonight. And, prior to the game, we said we were going to have to play fast. And I didn't think we were sharp. And part of being sharp is you play with some speed. I thought we got better in the third period. But certainly, over the first 40 minutes, I thought we were slow. I can probably count at least 6 or 7 times when we passed the puck back into our own zone instead of driving into their zone with it. So that part of it wasn't very good.
Point is huge. I think everything we can get right now is huge. It's definitely not the game that we wanted to have out there. Not to be negative, but to be honest, I don't think we really even deserved to win that game. We came out hard in the third and played a little bit better, but honestly, we kind of let them come at us, and that's not what we need to do trying to get wins right now. So I think it's disappointing. It's positive to get a point, and hopefully with the third period there, we'll bring that momentum into the game tomorrow.
I felt like we didn't really have our best tonight, and it showed in the first period there. We kind of let them control the play, and we were on our heels a lot, and Gruby had made some big saves for us. So, but at the end of the day, we got a point out of it, and the points are huge right now.
Seattle's in Boston tonight to face the Bruins. That game underway right now on Prime Video, King 5, and Kong TV. For the first time since early January 2021, the Seahawks will host a home playoff game on Saturday. On that day, back then, under Pete Carroll as coach, Seattle fell to the Rams in the wildcard game, 30-20 the final. Coach Mike Macdonald wants to make sure his team plays well for the 12s after focusing on being better at home this season.
It's one of those things where I think we're proud of it. We're proud of being able to deliver this to the 12s and to our city. we're excited about it, but it also is like in the future, So like right now it's on our minds, but really we're focusing on doing the proper preparation so we're ready to go. But it's great, man. It's awesome. I mean, it's not like one of your absolute goals throughout the year. Like this isn't having a home playoff game doesn't guarantee a championship or all those things that you're really shooting for. But it really is part of the things that we do want to, achieve or deliver, to our fans is having these home playoff experiences, and it's part of the overall bigger vision of what we're trying to create. So, definitely proud of that, and we expect to, do it a lot, hopefully.
Leonard Williams says the fans can really impact the game, especially when the 49ers are on offense and trying to call a play in the huddle.
It's really exciting. I mean, that's something we've been putting emphasis on all year from the start of camp. We knew it was something that we, didn't do a good job of last year, winning at home, and I think we did a better job of that this year. And the stadium's been on fire lately, and I'm looking forward to seeing it even more on fire this Saturday. I can't wait to hear the 12s out there. It's real. I mean, especially when they're getting loud, during their huddle. I think that's when it's most effective. If they're getting loud after the huddle breaks, I think they kind of already know what's going on. It kind of helps with the checks and stuff like that. But, when they're specifically loud while they're huddling, it makes it extremely hard for the offense. Sometimes it's even harder for us on defense to communicate. But I think, we've been playing home. It's been loud all season, so we found ways to communicate non-verbally on defense. And, we want them to be as loud as possible this Saturday.
Cooper Kupp played 8 of his first 9 years in the NFL for the Rams. He says he's well aware of how fans can impact the opposition at Lumen Field.
Man, that's everything. It makes everything so much more difficult. And I mean, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like with stepping into Lumen, being able to be on the other side of it and see a stadium really come alive. I've played in games where the crowd, and they feel like another player out there for you, and or against you, I guess. And so coming in this week, I'm excited. The expectation is as soon as their offense steps on the field, like that volume's up, and as soon as their communication starts, the volume is up, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop until our offense comes back out in the field, and I'm really excited to see our fans bring that to life because I know they've brought it all year, and excited to see what kind of what a playoff atmosphere can be like, what they can create for us. It'll be really cool.
Seahawks are 6-2 in primetime games at Lumen Field. They hope to make that 7-2 on Saturday when they kick off at 5 o'clock. That game will be broadcast on Fox. Washington men battled hard at Michigan last night but fell 10 points short. The 4th-ranked Wolverines topped the Huskies 82-72. Coming up tonight, Eastern Washington plays at Weber State at 6 on ESPN+. Washington State is hosting 9th-ranked Gonzaga at 7. That'll be on the CBS Sports Network. Washington women had no trouble with visiting Indiana last night, downing the Hoosiers in Seattle 82-63. All 3 games on the schedule tonight begin at 6 o'clock, all on ESPN+. Eastern is hosting Weber State. Washington State visits St. Mary's, and Gonzaga is hosting San Francisco. Wenatchee Valley men and women split with Blue Mountain Community College on the road last night in NWAC basketball. The men fell in a close one, 73-71. The Wenatchee Valley women posted an 81-75 victory. Big Bend split with Spokane and Moses Lake last night with the men falling 80-72, women cruising to a 74-43 win. Hey, don't forget, WVC back home this weekend against Walla Walla. 2 o'clock for the men, 4 o'clock for the women. Also a chance to meet the new athletic director, Greg Sparling. Well, prep basketball schedule rather abbreviated tonight. Cascade girls visit Moses Lake. Chelan is hosting Tonasket. Brewster visiting Waterville Mansfield coming up at 6 o'clock. There are just a couple of games on the boys' schedule. Garden City Academy already visiting Pateras. Chelan takes on Tonasket tonight at 7:15. Rather busy night in prep wrestling across the region. Wenatchee's hosting Moses Lake in a Big 9 tilt at Wenatchee High School with the girls getting underway at 6. Eastmont wrestles at West Valley. Cashmere's hosting a double duel with Wenatchee's Valley, Royal, and Wahluke. Ellensburg visits Quincy at 7, while Ephrata travels to Selah. NCW Life will have tonight's match between the Panthers and Mavericks streaming live on our Facebook page. I'll be Matt side with the call. Girls at 6, the boys following at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, Grant Olson will be out at Eastmont High School on Saturday when the Wildcats host Wenatchee for the first time this season. Big 9 basketball we're talking about. Girls at 4:30, boys at 6 o'clock. That'll be on TV and all of our apps. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.